Hello, this is Terry. Welcome back to my channel. Today's subject is on new book ideas. I know I just recently made a video on 8 ideas on how to find your next book subject. I will link that down below or in the video itself, depending on how it works out. But one of the things that I mentioned on there was that I use prompts to write with, and that I have a blog. And I started the writer blog way before 2012, though that's the beginning date now, because I've been working on it and taking some of the older stuff and redoing the ones that I wanted it to keep and getting rid of the older stuff that I didn't want to keep. So according to the date on the blog, I started in 2012, but it was a couple years before that. It was around 2010 probably. And so anyhow, going with those ideas, I happen to be one of those writers who cannot just work on one project from start to finish. I can't focus on anything that long. I get bored easily. Once I'm bored with the project, I have to stop because it goes no further. So I have to have several ideas on the burner so that I can flip-flop between ideas and what I feel like working on at the moment. So what I am doing now is I am actually, again, going through my blog, and I'm looking for the prompts that are continuous prompts from week to week that made a much longer story, and looking at them and seeing whether or not I feel that I could actually expand on the idea and make a book out of it. It's a long process since I have to go through each entry on the blog and actually see what it is. And then if I find one that I know is more than one prompt, several of them. Some of them are shorter, around 6 or 7, maybe, weeks. And some were much longer. But what I'm doing is I'm going through it, and I'm taking each one, copying all the separate pieces into a Word document. Now, I prefer Word to work with. I don't know Scrivener. I have it, but I have not learned how to use it. So at the moment, Word is my choice to write in. I'm more familiar with it. I really don't like Google Docs. I find it a little hard to get around in, and I know some people love Google Docs, and it's nice that you can share it with people, etc. But I just, for some reason, since I guess I worked with Microsoft Word products for so long in my jobs, that I am more familiar and feel more comfortable writing in Word. So I started last night during one of the sprints, live sprints. I figure rather than writing, I was going to take time and I'm going to pull all the ideas off my blogs. I've got 2 of them. So there are some on the new blog as well. And I'm going to go through them and pull them out. I'm copying each one into a new Word document. I'm not editing anything as of yet. I'm not starting anything. If I decide to outline, I haven't started that. Right now, it's just the process is getting all that info off my blog. And it really is a good idea if you're a blogger and you do prompts, especially ones that continue on into, like a serial prompt where you print, you write each week using the prompts. I mean, some of the stuff that comes out, of course, isn't really going to fit into a book idea. I mean, the prompt just, you wrote for the prompt, but it may not be suitable for your idea. So some things will have to be cut out. But right now, I'm just copying everything on each prompt over into its own document. And I have them to work with. It's going, like I said, to take a while. I'm working as quickly as possible at doing that. But like I said, I have to basically check each and every entry on my blogs and then copy each one into a document, each piece. And it takes a while. I mean, I do use copy-paste. I don't obviously type it out, but and then I have a few things that I've written for my writing group that I'm now looking at and thinking, wow, I could, use them, but I'm not sure if I ever saved them as a file. So I may have to type those in by hand and, create what I'm going to create out of, what is in that short story. Because you can take some short stories and expand them. I mean, they can just be one single piece. I've done that before. I wrote one piece, very simple piece on a prompt, and suddenly, out of nowhere, an idea bloomed in my head, and it's like, I can write a book out of this. This could be a really long story. So that's, what I did for one of my NaNoWriMo camps was work on that particular story. Now, again, as I say, I do lose focus. I do get bored, and I have to have more than one project going at a time. So it's on the back burner again until I'm ready to write and work on it. But whether you write one piece from start to finish before you start a new one, or write several at a time, is a personal choice. And I know many bloggers, many Authortubers that work either way. So again, it's a personal choice. But I know with me, I can't, unfortunately, focus on one thing and just work on it forever. I would get to the point that I would hate it, and then I would never go back to it. So that's what's my video idea for today, is what I'm currently doing to get all my book ideas together. And I would like to learn Scrivener at some point, but it's not an easy program to learn. And then, of course, that would mean transferring all that information over into Scrivener files. So that's something for the future. I have nothing but time. I'm disabled. I'm at home all the time. And now I'm home even more with this pandemic going on. And for those of you who notice that I have glasses on, unfortunately, due to my diabetes, my eyesight has gotten much worse. And I need to wear glasses to read. And I have them for distance as well. I have a bad habit of not wearing them because I really hate the feel of glasses, especially if they're not fitted right, and they tend to slide down my nose. So anyhow, these are reading glasses, and I am really struggling with reading right now, especially if it's really small. Like, I have been calling the customer service for my medical care, and the ID numbers on those cards are minuscule, and there's no way I can read them myself without glasses to enhance the numbers. So I just finally said, okay, you've got to do this. You've got to wear the glasses for reading. I don't know what damage it does to your eyes if you're constantly straining. I know it does cause headaches if you're straining too long trying to read. So anyhow, that's the reason I have glasses on in this video. You may see me in another video without, depends on the day and how I feel. I was actually writing things before I started this video, so I had the glasses on and I just left them on. So if you like my videos, please subscribe and click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos. I did have a recent problem with not getting any notifications, and if anybody else is having that same problem, because I know when I went for help on YouTube, I saw a lot of people had been writing about it. I found them in spam. So I don't know what happened, but one day suddenly they became spam. So I, went through the list, pulled them out, because there were some I wanted to watch, and I checked them as not spam. And since then, they've been coming back into my main email. So if you run into that problem, check your spam folder. It took me a while to think of that, or I would have, not wasted so much time trying to go to each person that I like and look for new videos or whatever. It's a long, involved process for no reason at all. Such a simple fix. It was in my spam. So anyhow, I hope everybody has a great day. I was going to video this earlier, but we were having major thunderstorms, so the thunder banging in the background didn't make for very good sound effects, so I had to wait till the storm stopped. So everybody, enjoy your day, enjoy your holiday weekend, and I will talk to you soon. I try to do at least 1, maybe 2 videos a week if I can. So, check them out, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And till the next time, I hope everyone stays safe. Have a great day. Bye-bye.